Will we see new missiles coming for the Barak 2? Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So, yes, as you know, I posted a video talking about the changes to the BR changes that they are doing. And of course, they actually added a post feedback note on some of the other things. And one of the things that they are talking about is basically this. We also received a lot of feedback regarding changes to the missile research modification branch for the Barak 2. To keep you updated in the next major update, adjustments will be made to the modifications research branch for this aircraft. So they are basically saying that they will change the way that the missiles are researched in the modifications branch of the Barak 2. But there is a little thing that we might even consider. If you check it out, the actual modifications tab of that aircraft, it is not actually a bad way that it's organized. The main problem is that you have to research the AIM-9Ps, right? It's not even a P4 or P5 or anything like that. It is a normal AIM-9P, right? Which is pretty bad. I mean, I think we can all agree that having the AIM-9L as a stock missile is already there, and you know, if you have that already, why would you need to research the AIM-9P? It would be a very small change to just have the AIM-9L in the place of the AIM-9P, right? And then you research the AIM-7M and then the AIM-9M, right? But there is a little thing. Well, we are going to receive Fox 3 missiles in the next patch. 90% confirmed, right? I mean, they already confirmed that they are planning to do that, unless something drastic changes. We will see the Fox 3s that we saw on the last dev server coming to the game, right? And with that, we have the perfect position to actually add the Derby missile that was in the test for the Barak inside that tech tree. But should we actually see other things, or does it mean that we might see other things? Well, that's the thing. I think we need to calm down a little bit. A lot of people are asking for this missile, for this aircraft, you know, the Derbies and stuff. But also, there's a lot of people asking for the Python 4, right? So, would we see like something like that? Is it realistic to expect? Well, that's the thing. The Fox 3s were already confirmed, right? And to be honest, even though I'm pretty sure the AIM-9M wasn't used in Israeli service in the F-16D, it probably just went straight to the Python 4, right? Maybe we're not really ready for the Python 4 yet. I still believe that with a little change that they will do with the regards of BRs, you know, of actually adding a different BR for multiple aircraft in the ground battles and in air battles, this will actually bring a lot of things to the table here. The first thing is that I think you will actually basically make the BRs for air battles to be a little bit freer, right? A little bit more free to actually be decompressed in the future when things are added that are better than the things that we have in the game right now. Meaning that we will probably see the Python 4 in this aircraft, but not right now. You know, I don't think right now it's even needed. The R-73 is for sure one of the best missiles in the game. The Magic 2 right now is amazing. And the AIM-9M is kind of sometimes forgotten because it's still just an AIM-9, right? But it is one of the best missiles in the game as well. People tend to forget that. And the AIM-9M is still amazing. It really, really is, right? So, to answer the question that a lot of people are asking, will we see the Python 4 being added to the game? Well, yes, but I don't think it's right now. That line that I talked about it before just means that they are going to work on the research modification tree of the Barak 2. But to be honest, if you take a look again onto that tech tree of modifications, if you remove the AIM-9P, which is something that I think should be removed, and put the AIM-7M as modification tier 1, and then the AIM-9L as a modification tier 2, or the other way around, the AIM-9L as a tier 1 and the Sparrow as a tier 2, and then the AIM-9M as a tier 3 or 4, the Derby would have a place in there to actually be added. That's the thing, one place, and not a Python 4 place, right? So to wrap it up the video, I'm basically, they are confirming that they are working on that, and it goes aligning with the fact that they are adding Fox 3 missiles, but it doesn't mean that we are going to see better IR missiles yet. Will I be wrong or not? Well, only the future holds that. But honestly, there were people actually thinking that the Fox 3, the Python 4 was going to be added in last December, guys. And I mean, we already have a little bit of a power creep with the way that everything is, and with the Fox 3s, that might even push a little bit more. So the last thing we need is another reason of a power creep, right? So I don't think it's even like reasonable to expect something like the Python 4 unless we start to see other missiles like that being added together, right? Better A9s, like at least the A9M-8 or -9, the A9X, the R73M, stuff like that, right? The Mika IR, which is probably going to be added at some point. But to be honest, we're not that far off. I still believe that in this year or next year max, we will see the next step of IR missiles. It's just that, to be honest, do we really need it right now? Together with a Fox 3 being added? Not really, right? And although the Barak is, you know, a little bit worse than the F-16C in the way that it flies, it's not that much, and it won't change too much, in my opinion, or it won't be as bad in maneuverability as to need a Python 4 right now. So yeah, this is my opinion. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you did. If you didn't subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one.